G'day my friends, Marty, we're here from Martys Garden. I'm at the wormery and I've got a 600 litre composting worm farm machine that I just put together about 10 days ago. It's full of my compost blend, which is mushroom, and a sawdust, a wood sawdust, which has had cow manure and chicken manure and all those type of amendments to break it down so eventually it becomes a compost. And it's in the back there. Now, I paid way too much for this thing at Facebook Marketplace. They bought it round. I was in a rush because I wanted to get things going, and I thought it was only 60 bucks. And I was like, yeah, when I was looking at it, I was like, this should really just be for free. They should be throwing this thing out. It's thin and flimsy. And then I said, here's your 60. Anyway, he goes, oh, no, I think it's 80. I'm going, really? Anyway, I looked on the phone, 80 bucks. I've gone, but this thing, I wanted to throw it out and put it in the bin. I thought, nah. You need to stick with this, Marty. This thing has got to pay for itself. And just go with it. Eventually you'll be cool. So, I put it all together. Still a bit flimsy. It's held together by some sticks. Got a bit of paper shoved inside and stuff for stopping rodents and things coming in underneath. Had a bit of a first rodent attack one night, but then we sorted it out, and there hasn't been any comeback since. Now, I put probably about 500 worms in there. I'm adding a little bit more over time, so probably in a few more weeks there'll be 1,000 in there, and then we'll start adding more and more. It needs to have around about 5,000 to 10,000 operating out of that system, chewing through that compost. And that way, you know, I can be getting cocoons off the top, moving them around, scooping worms out as I need them, moving them around, even selling some compost worms if someone wants a few, and harvesting compost from down below and getting ready to bag it out, because yeah, we've started the micro farm again, which is really cool. And this baby here, this is the one where I started that video when I first moved in here, showing everyone how to set up a proper worm farm. So I'm going to leave a link up there and down below, the easy simple system to get started. And this has been my breeding box, man. I've pulled thousands out of this thing. It's been unreal. This is basically nearly set up my whole area, other than when I got in touch with Permy Pete and he sent me some worms, so I forgot about that. But other than that, this little baby, mate, she's been a ripper. And I've done a harvest out of all of them, the bottom, sold those worm castings, and we're ready to go into stage 2, which is the micro farm. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, I'll take you down, get you a bit of a rundown on this bloke that, it's going to do the job. So here it is. It's a beauty, isn't it? Well, actually, tell you what, it's a piece of crap, but I'm going to get a lot of compost out of the thing. It's going to do its job. It's got a lid that opens up so I can get inside. I've got these like layers of egg cartons over the top. That's my egg carton method, so the water slowly seeps through it. It's about full up to about here, just above the air vents. It's got enough air going through it, even from the holes that are surrounded all around it, and I'm able to sort of pull that away and harvest out of the bottom. And I'll get a better system once we got a bit more money sort of coming in from the compost and things like that. We sold a few bags just on trial. They went out the door. We got a few more orders, but been busy with some other stuff. But hopefully this week I'll get some more made and get some out to a couple of customers. But that's really just the beginning of the micro farm here. It's just a part of it, getting it started. I'm not worried about producing huge volumes. It's more about getting the systems right and then slowly scaling out if I need to do so to sell more. So when you've got a worm farm, you can make a little bit of money from them on the side, and when you've got bits and pieces coming in from here and there like I do, it really helps. So I'm still a big advocate for worm farming, the no-dig systems, and using nature to build gardens. And look, we've got the sub pod at the back there. It's doing pretty good. Look, there's not a lot of worms. They sort of moved out, so I'm going to get some better shots once they sort of start functioning more in the feeding area. But the rocket around the outside that are planted in compost and worm casts are way bigger than the ones where I didn't really do the compost in the second layer. I found that you put the worm cast at the bottom of the bale, right on top of the bale, and then the compost on top. And that worked even better than putting the worm castings on top and allowing it to go through. The rocket here is just going mental. I've used about half as much as on the other bales. They're twice as big and growing twice as fast. Go figure, right? Once this all connects up and the worms all start moving through these bales and everything, and the microbes and the fungi and everything start hooking in there. I've even got a little mushroom popped up just down in there, and I'll show you that. Really cool, man. I'm talking about the living web moving into the garden, and as you can see, things are already happening. Anyway, you have a great day. I'm going to see you at the next video or the video podcast. Let me know what you think about those quick video podcasts. By the way, they're just a trial thing. I think YouTube are really going to push them out, and it's a joy doing them, bringing that different bit of content out that I can't film. Anyway, gotta go. Stuff to do. I'll see you at the next video real soon. I'll keep you updated on what's going on here at Martys Garden. Bye for now. Here comes Flexi Hand. Oh man, someone's calling me. I've got stuff to do. Oh, okay. See you soon, guys.